I've got this black light bulb. Isn't that groovy? So let's unscrew it so I can screw it back in. Not only am I screwing in the light bulb, but I went and I got this handy dandy mini light bulb adapter for this mini bulb. It used to have a shade on it, which is long broken. So anyway, look at that. I can screw in a light bulb. I also bought spotlights, which I'll screw in. I just screwed it in. So we can spotlight whatever it is we're trying to video from both sides. If I wanted to put this behind the camera, which I could do, then I could spotlight myself from two directions to eliminate shadows. So let's do that. You know, I gave up on the ring light just because it was kind of a pain in the butt. So here, this way, I can, you saw my goosenecks, I can aim this on either side of myself so that, well, the concept is that it would eliminate shadows, but I think more accurately, I have two shadows now, one on either side. Big fun, huh? And I can also add to that a touch of black light just for a little bit of color. So here, let's go black light only first. It occurred to me this would also be a good opportunity to do a comparison video of the ring light to the spotlights, which, I don't know, there's something about the ring lights that kind of bugged me. Largely the, this fitting to mount the phone into, which just never really worked well for me. I mean, I understand the concept that it puts the phone right in the middle of the lights. Also kind of bugs me that I have to use a computer power cord for it, which I don't have that many of. Oh, let's see what it looks like. I find that it's really bright, so I have powered it way down to its lowest setting. I want the white light, which I think looks better, but man, that's just so bright. And everybody I see that uses these, their face looks really washed out because it's too bright. You know, and of course I can change to different light colors, incandescent, blended, or white only, and then this is on and off. And frankly, I just find it really inconvenient to use my computer cord to plug it in, but whatever, anyway. And frankly, I just don't like the phone cradle on it. For one thing, it's in portrait mode, which is good for shorts. While shorts are short, easy to produce, easy to view, they just don't pay that much. You gotta have 3 million views to make any money as opposed to 1,000 views to make a little money. I like my selfie stick better. It's just more flexible for one thing. And the main issue is with this thing, to screw this on tight, it puts the cradle aimed in the wrong place. So I have to either leave that loose or it's just, you know, I just don't wanna mess with it. It's a pain in the butt. So I'd rather use mine, this other one. I am finding that this lens, the back camera lens, is much better. It's really sharp. It caused me to go shave, and I was gonna put my teeth in and see if the black light made them illuminate. So these are pop-on veneers, 500 bucks. You know, they come with a little, you know, I made my own impressions, bit down, sent them in. They sent me this little case and a toothbrush and all kinds of stuff to go with it. They gave me these to keep these nice, and then you want to clean them every time you pop them on and off. So that keeps them nice. And I think I got a deal on them at a discount that was about 500, or I think normally they're more like 650. So there we go. So the tops come on and off really easily, and the bottoms are a real hassle for me to get off and on. Maybe a little too tight. You know, I've contemplated using only the tops. Have my own little compact. And the problem I have with them is the fact that, you know, for one thing, it makes me talk funny because there are no gaps between the teeth for air to flow. So my tongue makes, you know, my tongue doesn't function normally. However, I do like the whiteness, but it makes me look a little more like an AI figure, doesn't it? So I suppose that's fair. as well as the fact that it makes me look like a cartoon, like Jim Carrey in The Mask. And these fit well, although they feel a little funny. But hopefully this is lit well enough. I guess we'll see in the playback. This is probably aimed a little low, like not where it's supposed to be, down. And I need to be hands-free to show you pulling these things off. And the tops come off. I'll get a little saliva. Tops come off real easily. I mean, I just pull them off, but the bottoms, If I start from the back, that seems to help. I did find the box that my teeth came in. My pop-on veneers came in. That's this bad boy, and it came with, you know, toothbrush. I wish I had the receipt so I could tell you exactly how much it cost. Let's see, what is this? I don't even know. Some kind of sticker. And then this is, you can order spare veneers for 50%. Of course you can. Tablets for cleaning, I guess. Those are probably like, oh, they're effervescent tablets. Let's see, what does this tell me? Dissolve 1 tablet in a cup with warm water, not hot water. Leave your veneers in for 15 minutes. Rinse your veneers well with cold water. Repeat as often as you'd like. Okay, so there we have it. So meanwhile, what I wanted to show you is how these veneers looked under black light. So I put these bad boys back in. And turn on the black light. Do they glow in the dark? Especially if I turn off the other light. Let's try that. Let me get this thing straight now that I'm using my other cradle. Oh, and while I'm at it too, first of all, let me turn this light off. A couple of things I want to show you. First of all, let's turn that off so we have mostly black light. Those probably glow in the dark more. Probably. And while I'm at it, let me turn this on. So I've got my spots on. It's probably way too bright. If I aim one away, that's probably better. They are white light spots, similar to my ring light. And what I wanted to show you was this selfie stick again, which I've grown to like, you know, with the exception of the fact that, you know, I finally figured out how to squeeze this for mounting. But the problem is it always drops right on the volume knob, which turns the record function off or on, or you know, whatever. I just like my other $8 cradle, which is a lot more flexible, better, and I'll show you that in a minute. But meanwhile, let's see if I can do that easily. So if I release this, I've got a different video where I've shown it to you, but that puppy does all this stuff. Here, let's, I'll flip it. You know, so for $8 extra, and especially on this selfie stick with the ball joint, you know, it's now really, really flexible. And instead of having that squeeze nonsense to mount, I just open this up like so, close it down on the phone, and there we go. There's a little light on the subject. If I get out of the way, you can see it a little better, especially if I turn on, let's turn on the overhead light so we get a blend of lights. There we go. So you can kind of see what I'm talking about, especially here, especially if I turn on the video light. Yeah, there we go. Now you can really see. So, okay, so let's spin this for you. So I will do this. Come on, where is it? There you go. That's the other selfie stick. And then the normal selfie stick comes, well, let's see if I can get it. See, I have way too many tripods. So this selfie stick comes with this mount, which I think I've already shown you. So now that they're lit well, you can see what I do to get in there is squeeze this bad boy. And then this is for storage. But oftentimes that flops down on the phone, which just causes problems. Puts it in record, it turns it off, and it's just not as convenient as I would like. So I bought 2 of these, so I could have one in the car and one to leave at home. And then I already had this mount, which I like better. So then you can see both mounts. I'll turn them sideways so you can see the difference. This thing does this, and once again, you squeeze that to do that. This you unscrew or screw back down. Plus I can straighten the phone easily as needed. And you know, it's just a lot more flexible. $8 extra. This is my heavy duty tripod. You know, $60 at Best Buy. I can put my DSLR camera on there, and it's just a really good tripod. This one is $15 worth. I can put my B-roll camera on that one. And then I've got these little shorties for whatever. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm in storage mode and not terribly organized, but that's what we have. So hope that's a help to you, and I will talk to you later.